there, Christopher Schlegel here. I want to show you a neat lick that is a sequencing in threes. I'm going to use the E pentatonic minor scale. I'm going to sequence it in threes. Sounds really neat. It's a neat little trick you can do with the scale to make it sound interesting. I used it on a couple of solos on my blues album. This particular one is on Give Me Back My Wig. I've used it as the dramatic flourish to end the solo. I'm going to show you a couple ways to use it. It works out great for blues because when you sequence this in threes, you're playing the scale in a way melodically that matches the rhythm of the blues type groove. Because when you play blues, you're playing eighth note triplets, right? 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. And so when you play the scale that way, it works out really well. It sequences really nicely. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So the phrasing of the melodic pattern, the sequencing, works out really great with the rhythm of the song, okay? It's been used in a lot of rock or pop, country type stuff I've heard before. Most notably, I remember hearing it first when Jimmy Page did it in Good Times, Bad Times. And I heard it in Molly Hatchet's song, and I heard it in a Skynyrd song, and I heard it in a lot of different places. Also in a Kiss song, right? Love Gun, that little neat lick that Ace Frehley does going up. Anyway, the idea is to sequence the scale in threes. So we're going to use this E minor pentatonic scale here all the way up, the 12th and 15th fret. Okay, I'm going to come down the scale, but rather than just go straight down it, okay, in order to take up some more time, make it more dramatic, I'm going to wind my way through it. I'm going to start on the highest note, the third, and I'm going to come down the scale 3 notes at a time. I'm going to go 3, 1, 7. Okay, so 3, 1, 7 scale degrees. Then I'm going to start on the 1. I'm going to start on the next note down, which is the 1, 1, 7, 5. Okay, so I've got 3, 1, 7, then 1, 7, 5. Then I'm going to start on the next note down, which is the 7 here, the D on the B string, 7, 5, 4. Then I'm going to start on the 5, 4, 3. Then I'm going to start on the 4, 3, 1, and the 3, 1, 7. So you've got a sequence of threes. You're starting on each note in turn and going down 3 notes, but then going back up 1. So you go 3, then 3, then up. 1, 2, 3, then up. 1, 2, 3. So we get this pattern that really works out neatly. You can pick it or you can hammer on, pull off. I've seen guys use economy picking. A lot of times I use a combination of just alternate picking, just powering through it. Alternate picking like that. But the cool thing is, once you get 6 notes of the pattern right, it's a breeze. Because what you do is if you start, like, for example, on a downstroke, you go downstroke and upstroke, and then downstroke again. So notice you got 2 picks on one string, the high string, and then 1 pick on the next string down. Then you have 1 note over here on the high string. That's a downstroke. And then over here, 2 notes on the low string. And it always works like that. As soon as you get that 2 notes on one string, and then 1 note on the lower string. And then 1 note on the upper string, and then 2 notes on the lower string. The pattern just keeps repeating. 2, 1, then 1, 2. Because then when you start the next part of the pattern, you're starting on the B string. 2 notes. Then 1 note on the G string, then 1 note on the B string, but 2 notes on the G string. So you always get that. 2 notes and 1 note, and 2 notes. All the way up and down the scale, okay? I practice it a lot of times going up and down. So in this particular example, what I'm going to do is play along with a little piece of a backing track, and I'm going to play just a simple blues riff. I'm going to start by just going. So it's got real simple, earthy blues type sound to it. But then all of a sudden at the end, I throw in this monster. And then over the turnaround, I get this. Except I end on the B because I'm ending on the 5 chord. The second time through it, I'll do the same thing, except I'm going to flip over to my neck pick up here and I'll throw those bluesy licks in up here, okay? Okay, and then when I end the turnaround this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go come down it, except I'm going to end on the E like that. And then, because I'm going to go through the form just twice, just to show you an idea of how you can build a neat solo by playing some basic blues licks. You know, some real simple stuff like that. And then add a big flourish ending, big dramatic ending by doing one of these. So throw something in there that really works really well. It's surprising to cram it all in there at the end, okay? Let's give it a try with the backing track. Fast, fun stuff. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that little blues lick in E minor, sequencing the pattern in threes. Again, I do that on several other tutorials and lessons. I show how to use all the patterns of the pentatonic scale, as well as other scales, to sequence things in threes. It's a really neat way to wind through a scale to make it more melodic, and a really neat trick you can use to spice up your playing. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.